It is official. The ticket is set, and in this incredible breaking news, we have found out that Kamala Harris is selecting Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to be her running mate. And I am so excited about this selection. Tim Walz, such an incredible fighter, such an incredible communicator, and with such a great record that I know will serve him well on the campaign trail, advocating on behalf of Kamala Harris and prosecuting the case against Donald Trump. But I want to learn more about Tim Walz's record with y'all. So I think the best place to start is with this clip.
Of all her potential running mates, you might have the most progressive record as governor. I know you were more of a moderate when you were in the House, but you've legalized recreational marijuana, you passed universal background checks on guns, you expanded LGBTQ protections, you implemented tuition-free college for low-income Minnesotans. There's free breakfast and lunch for school kids. Do you think your record is an asset to the ticket, or would it risk fueling Trump's attacks as you being a big government liberal?
What a monster. Kids are eating and having full bellies so they can go learn, and women are making their own health care decisions. And we're a top 5 business state, and we also rank in the top 3 of happiness. Look, they're going to label whatever they're going to label. He's going to roll it out, mispronounce names, to try and make the case. The fact of the matter is, where you see the policies that Vice President Harris was a part of making, Democratic governors across the country executed those policies, and quality of life is higher, the economies are better, all of those things. Educational attainment is better. So yeah, my kids are going to eat here, and you're going to have a chance to go to college, and you're going to have an opportunity to live where we're working on reducing carbon emissions. Oh, and by the way, you're going to have personal incomes that are higher, and you're going to have health insurance. So if that's where they want to label me, I'm more than happy to take the label.
Governor Walz has a proven progressive record. That is so incredible what he has been able to pass in Minnesota. But it's not just that his record is incredible in his home state. He also has an incredible record of calling out Republicans on the national stage. And I think he has kind of coined this new narrative. He's the one who got it started of just calling Republicans plain weird. And I think we should check that out.
These are weird people on the other side. They want to take books away. They want to be in your exam room. That's what it comes down to. And don't, get sugarcoating this. These are weird ideas. Listen to them speak. Listen to how they talk about things. Listen to how your previous guests were right. Like you said, they've told them that they shouldn't talk about race. They can't help it. It is built into their DNA because there is no plan. There's no health care plan. There's no health care plan. There's nothing to do on this. They want to take away our alliances and leave Russia to do whatever they want. Look, they are bad on foreign policy. They are bad on the environment. They certainly have no health care plan. And they keep talking about the middle class that, as I said, a robber baron real estate guy and a venture capitalist trying to tell us they understand who we are. They don't know who we are.
Tim Walz just does not hold back. And I absolutely love that about him. And he didn't hold back when he was presented with a clip of Donald Trump saying the only way Democrats will win Minnesota, a state that they always win, is if they cheat. Just a false claim. And Governor Walz's response to that was so incredible. We're going to check it out.
The former president was in your home state, Minnesota, on Saturday. I just want to play a little bit of what he had to say.
If they don't cheat, we win this state easily, okay? They cheat. They have no shame. They cheat. Do you understand that, you crooked people? They're the most crooked. They cheat. They cheated in the last election, and they're going to cheat in this election, but we're going to get them.
We should note the former president lost Minnesota in 2020. Do you think he could win Minnesota in 2024? And obviously, if you want to respond to the allegations of fraud, which
they
are
always
not
could.
True.
Yeah, they're not true. I think he thinks he's in Venezuela or something. Look, he's trying to complete we're the state of hockey. He lost in 16, he lost in 20, he'll lose in 24. Hat trick. That's what he's going to get. But that's what he does. This is dangerous stuff. Don't normalize this. But what I say is do the work. We're going to have more people on the ground. I just came from a brewery over in St. Paul. A group of folks got together, about 100. They were going to try and raise $40,000. Hundreds and hundreds. They raised $150,000 in 3 days. Signs all over. People are out. We're going to do the work. Yes. Could he win Minnesota? Yes. But you know what you have to do with Minnesota? You have to have a plan. You have to tell the voters why it matters, and you have to have ground game to get out there. We vote at a higher rate than anybody else does. And I will tell you this. There are Republicans that are insulted. Minnesota's elections, we have a higher voting rate, we vote, and our elections are secure. He's dismissing those people, many of them Republicans, Republican election judges. But that's who he is. He's got nothing to offer. So, yeah, he thinks he can. But look, he's endorsed candidate against me in 3 or 4 races. He said he'd win Minnesota. He will lose again. And this is where it ends. It ends in the blue wall. So.
And Governor Walz hasn't just called Donald Trump out for his lies. He's also called him out for his lack of leadership. And I want to check that out.
This guy's done nothing. He's accomplished nothing. He's never served in the military. He's never been successful at business. It's all, he comes out there and, says, oh, I send the National Guard. Everyone knows that wasn't true in Minneapolis. We watched George Floyd die on the streets, and it was a tough time. He's tweeting from his bunker to shoot people. That's not leadership. That doesn't solve anything. So I think you take that away from him by stating the obvious, and people are doing that. You wouldn't hang around this guy. It's just too weird. But then we just pivot back to it. You know what we can do is we can lead the world in renewable energy. We can create new jobs. And young people are like, what are you old folks going to do? Are you going to leave us something that we can work with? And that's why I'm glad they're coming out and lifting us up. And look, we need to get the handed off to them, but we need to give them something to do, something that's worth it. And I think this guy, I watch him now. He's spooked. He's worried about this. They're starting to come back. Now we're talking. Now they're mean to us. These Democrats are mean, because they're calling us weird. I think it was Hillary Clinton said, well, then stop being weird, and we won't call you that. That's the point here. Come up with some good ideas.
Harris, Walz. This is a dream ticket. These are two people with a proven progressive record, with their vision set on the future. How can we improve this country? How can we invest in infrastructure, lower prescription drug costs, cut the cost of childcare? How can we make America a better place to live in? And it's not just their incredible proven record. It's not just the legislative accomplishments they already have and will have when they're elected in November. But in this campaign, it's about their ability to make the case against Donald Trump, to prosecute the case against Donald Trump. And we've already seen Tim Walz in those clips that I showed do that exactly. And I cannot wait to see him do it on the campaign trail for this incredible ticket. This historic ticket that I am so excited to already see so much momentum behind. And if you are as well, and if you are ready to push all this momentum forward, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, join what we are building on this channel, join the momentum of this channel behind Kamala Harris's campaign. And if you like these videos, make sure to hit that like button if you are excited as I am, about the pick of Tim Walz. And as always, I'll see you next time.